Chapter 18. Medical Accounts. If you have a medical charge-off or collection on your credit report, this chapter is important for you. Before we discuss violations of the HIPAA laws, let's look at some facts. Credit bureaus give 1 year for a medical bill to be sorted out and paid before they post it on your credit report. This 1 year is to give ample time to work things out with your insurance company or arrange a satisfactory payment plan with the medical provider or medical collector. In addition, medical accounts that are less than $500 do not report to the credit bureaus. If you can manage to pay down a large medical bill to $499, then it should automatically disappear from your credit report. How to handle large medical bills. Time is of the essence. Never ignore a bill that is too big to pay. If your insurance company doesn't handle it and if you don't qualify for public assistance funds to handle it, then call the doctor or hospital and ask to set up a payment plan. They should have a billing department that is experienced in setting up plans for people. Once a plan is in place and you have paid on time for 3 consecutive months, that can serve as a good credit account if they report it properly to the credit bureaus. If the medical bill is more than your annual income or if it will take you more than 5 years to pay it off, then consider making an appointment with a local bankruptcy attorney to discuss what options your state might offer. Most bankruptcy attorneys will do a free initial consultation. Bankruptcy laws vary from state to state and have complex nuances, so don't rely on information from the internet, except to locate an attorney near you. Also important is checking the statute of limitations for your state. If you discover any inaccuracy on your credit report, such as a false balance, incorrect dates, and other errors, including discrepancies from one credit bureau to another, that is an opportunity for you to challenge and demand deletion. Remember, you want the account deleted altogether, not updated and permanently cemented, so be careful with your wording. Unfair medical bills. On rare occasions, a medical bill might be totally out of line and unfair. It happened to me. If it happens to you, I encourage you to dispute it ASAP. I'll share my story with you and hope that it will help. One day my ear swelled up and turned red. Obviously, an infection needed immediate attention, so I went to my local urgent care clinic that was walk-in. The doctor gave me a prescription and told me to come back in 5 days. The prescription worked and I went back in 5 days. This time, a different doctor was assigned to me. He was a chatty doctor and asked about my books. He said his son was writing a book and wanted to know how to get published. I answered all his questions, which took about 20 minutes, and he thanked me for the helpful information that he would pass on to his son. Then he looked at my ear for 2 minutes and the appointment was over. When the bill came, I was shocked. The second appointment was double the cost of the first appointment. How could that be? How could a 2-minute follow-up cost more than the original diagnosis and prescription? I called the office. They told me to call the billing department. I called the billing department who told me it cost more due to an extensive consultation. What? I should be charging him that, not the other way around. The billing department said they couldn't change what the doctor put down. I was so furious. I was not going to be taken advantage of, and neither should you, if you are treated unfairly. I learned that the clinic was a division of a nearby hospital. I went on the hospital website and located 3 executives with their contact emails. I emailed them all explaining what happened and said I wanted my bill adjusted. One of the executives responded. He apologized and said they were waiving the entire bill. That was satisfactory to me. I encourage you to go to the top if you can't get fair treatment. I've learned that the higher up you go, the nicer they seem to be, plus, they have authority to make exceptions and get something done on your behalf. Violations of privacy laws. In 1996, the United States Department of Health and Human Services issued a privacy rule commonly called HIPAA, which stands for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996. This law protects you from having your personal health and medical information shared or made public in any way. Your doctor cannot discuss your condition with any of your family or friends without your written permission. No hospital or medical office or medical bill collection service can post any information on the account to the credit bureaus that would reveal something about your medical situation. This is very interesting. For example, a credit report cannot show something like this: Baltimore LASIK surgery, past due account, $2,000. Bellevue orthopedic specialists, past due account, $1,500. California Advanced Plastic Surgery Center, past due account, $6,000. Allstate Mental Health Center, past due account, $501. Any entries with information that reveals what type of medical issue you had is a violation of HIPAA and must be removed immediately. Coming up next, having one negative account from a creditor is bad enough, but when they report the same thing twice, it's going too far.